along the lines of the Ornn, of the Scion, and that is what's going to get locked in. So they don't really get much of any sort of pick advantage, you know, with that final pick. Find this lockdown, it could be problematic.
Oh, the flash forward from Tactical Root and follow up with the dredge line. Treats is on it. FBI trying to escape a multiple summoner
picks as well as these niche picks. Then he becomes a really difficult player to deal with as Immortals on the bot side looking for an engage.
Follow up on the dredge line over the wall. The laser is good. Treats is falling low and FBI zoning from afar, but Contracts is in the danger zone, trying to trade his life for Kenvi. But with Balulu coming on down, it's already done. The pig slaughtered for Contracts. Follow up with the trade here with Treats eliminated.
If he does not react that quickly, he is going to get locked up and very likely burst down before he can actually get out. At the end of the day, in trouble still.
A key ultimate previously used by Contracts. He doesn't have that here, but Kenvi still falling by every single slash. Has to flash out of it. It's not enough. Contracts with the kill. Danger zone on the bot side. Final chapter thrown out. The route onto FBI is good, but he's going at it with the burst fire. Another shot should do it. Tactical has fallen.
Zeri playing from ahead is so difficult to deal with on this patch because we're back in that Triforce era. This is not a squishy champion that you can just burst out, right? You know, you're going towards multiple tanky items, and you're going to be
on top. Should be able to slam in and finish off these turrets. And just as you were saying, not as much of a push available to Immortals on the bot side, so it takes them a bit BI, but it's multiple members of both of these teams with the junglers nearby. If they do get in a scrap, there's a dredge line. Teleport coming in multiple from both sides. FBI effectively brought out of the fight, has to flash away. The Ornn Horn has been drawn, and we'll get a knock up on to one. Can the team respond? We have 2-3 down for Immortals. Balulu attempting to escape the onslaught of damage from NRG, but he cannot. Double kill.
You know, quite a bit after this, as the initial scrap is happening, double TP comes in, the double TP response comes through as well. FBI is cutting back, and the Yuumi is just attaching to the Jax. There's just so much consistent damage coming through from that.
Advantage of that. Also picking up the dragon on the opposite side with the next kerfuffle here around the Rift Herald. Over the wall, Kenvi goes. FBI activating the ultimate, and Treats is not long for this world. Kenvi on the retreat as well, and Tibbers down, swinging away, but FBI, he's still up. FBI is still good, and Balulu gonna come out of stasis just to go right into the grave.
Finish this off. It would be risky if he wants to finish it, but it looks like he's down to greed for it. Range minions. Oh, it actually went down. Wow, that is so good for him. He does get local.
Wind's breeze away from falling, which NRG wants to secure right now. Lightning crash once again activated. Glacial prison onto Treats. Done and done. Multiple takedown. Tactical and Treats at the hand of NRG, who are going to venture forward for more damage onto this tier 2.
Yeah, looking really good there. No hesitation again. Immortals kind of just goes in, pops the ulti, finishes off the turret as Contracts is going in with the engage to get something out, and Palafox very likely will go down as his double TP. It's a lot committed to try to do this, and if he gets out, it's a tragedy, but I don't think he will.
Doesn't even look like he's going to put up a fight to do so. He knows he's done. Throw him to the wayside with the ultimate, but
they're going to flip Baron. Their shot they can finish. It'll take too long.
Have 25 seconds before Palafox
FPI's already here.
Unleash teleport. Baron down to 50%. Balulu looking for the angle. The stun up onto Dokla, who's keeping the eyes onto Tactical. The Ornn Horn drawn, and Treat separated from the rest of the team by Contracts. Dokla escaping over the wall with a counter strike, but it's donezo for Dokla. 2 fallen for NRG, but the fight's still going. FBI got that cat once again, trying to get the last hits onto Solo, charging forward towards the Sejuani. Contracts knocked up, but not knocked down. Double kill for FBI. NRG taking him down the fastest way they can, but Palafox one coming right back into it, rooting onto Kenvi, and has the rest of the team here to go for the collapse. There's no more damage from Tactical. It's only Kenvi here trying to back in a bush, but they know he's there. So instead, he leaves that Baron in his rear view mirror for NRG to collapse upon it and take it, try to get a kill along the way.
Yeah, NRG just not going to allow him to base. They're even TPing for this. They want to make sure they actually get this kill on a Kenvi, prevent him from stopping the Baron. He's going to be spotted now. FBI and Contracts are still working on the Baron. Is there any chance he can get over there? He's on cooldown. He has no flash, so no shot. It is going to be an NRG Baron here. They're already 7.7k ahead. So the last chance there really was taken and does not work out for Immortals. And now it's just up to NRG to clean this position, to completely take over. They now have that Baron buff. They're going to be pushing up mid. knocking down the last outer turret.
Lonesome, obviously that is part of the primary purpose of Ignar on the Yuumi, but it's not just him, it's also making sure to zone off, and Dokla as well, as Immortals constantly try to get onto that back line.
And they're kind of checking all the boxes, right? You know, you have a Mikhail's now on the Yuumi as well, so even if you land some sort of a stun on him, it's probably not going to mean much, as this could be a Treats going forward. Great ulti.
Blast from the past, another Ornn ultimate drawn to get a knock up onto 2, but Immortals have to hug their turret. It's already down to about 30% HP. No more wave for NRG to continue pushing up on the mid side, so they bring their sights over towards bot. No support for Immortals as well, so just some additional utility and blockage that they won't have at their disposal. Can be trying to step up to the plate, as now there's threats from multiple lanes starting to entrench upon this Immortals territory for a potential end.
Yeah, that good Gragas ulti did secure the kill onto Treats, and now it's 5v4. Baron buff up still for a full minute. They've already knocked down double inhib. It looks like they may want to just retreat back to the Dragon, make sure they spend up their gold. Despite the massive gold lead, it's just kind of rinse and repeat. Double inhib's already down, so move up towards top lane, pressure through top, wait for the supers coming through mid and bot, look to crack that final inhibitor. They'll probably play those waves, have them crash at the same time. So Palafox is going mid, escorting this in. He wants supers in mid and bot to be threatening.
Oh, the attempt from Balulu with the flash. Coming on in, Palafox about to die, but slams on out of it. Solo going for the kill, manages to grab it. Now FBI in for the taking, lightning crash, but the zone off from Dokla and Balulu means the mid laner on Immortals is gone. NRG trying to progress forward now in the 4v4. FBI sight set on Kenvi, should get another auto to do it. Everyone's having to protect against the waves crashing into this base. A third inhibitor threatening to fall now at the hand of NRG, wanting to close this game. 2 members down for Immortals. NRG looking to outmatch them and set a very different tone from what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. NRG having a great game here. It's only 26 minutes in and they're pushing for the end.
They're trying to go for it. The last attempt, Treats coming in with the dredge line, but it has to retreat afterwards. FBI knocked up at the final chapter onto Solo, flashing away under the protection of both of these Nexus turrets.
To try to get that pick, try to make something happen, but they're going to have to look for even more than that.
Contracts looking for the opening. Kenvi leaping away. Teleport in for Immortals, and Soul throwing out the ultimate, but the explosive cast also offers some separation. Kenvi down at the hand of Dokla. Palafox low, and ooh, they took out the biggest threat in FBI, but Immortals are still looking to even the odds, bringing it to the 3v3. But not much firepower left, so NRG sweeping now on the outskirts of this
Got no
pit.
vision.
Nothing inside, blocked off by the control wards by NRG. Throwing down some lasers just to zone them off, but Treats going into the middle of the fray. Ultimates from
Tactical!
Tactical trying to go for the kill, but FBI getting the kill onto Treats first at the start of the skirmish. FBI is solo, gets shielded up in time. Palafox throwing his life to the wayside. Dokla having to get tactical into the back line. He goes. Contract's pretty beefy for his next target, trying to protect Dokla, who is just a sliver of life at his side, but Immortals pressing the go button. Multiple members of NRG taken away. They push them off the Baron, and they keep their lives alive.
Oh my god, Immortals are making it happen, making a bit of a believer out of me as they TP back to the base to actually defend their inhibitor towers. He tries to walk in, Palafox disengages him, but back to live.
Oh,
Tactical in trouble.
Tactical in the back of the pit, but still remaining. Throws down. And there's the kill. Tactical eventually falling to Dokla, but it's still multiple members down from NRG and Immortals. They've got the numbers advantage. They're still on the Baron. Palafox teleporting in, coming through. You can see the pings over on the
He has no smite. He has no smite.
He's a
no! Not like this. No! Immortals are almost making the comeback happen. They lose the Baron here. I want to watch. Did he actually use this smite in this fight? So this is that. Oh, this is actually just the steal. So he already didn't have it. But what I'm really curious about.
Backs up with the rest of the team. Dokla making sure to keep that pressure over on the top side so that this inhibitor can fall down and Immortals have to split themselves.
That was really well done, though. They actually got the Zerial out there, so FBI not going to be able to just kite forever. But now the split push pressure is coming in. Jax, no one can deal with him 1v1, so they got to look for an engage. The root engage coming through!
Oh, and Solo's trying to get a knockup. Does so onto FBI. Will the rest of the team be able to follow? Flash out by Palafox and has to bounce on him away. There's the flag once more. FBI trying to dish back the damage after activating here. with a cat on his back, throwing over to the Sejuani.
Going to be where the game is decided here. They have Bolulu answering. I actually like that instead of the Ornn. The Ornn needs to be the one to face check. So Solo is pushing up here. They want to try to fight for this. Solo moving in. Here comes Tactical and Treats. They're going to look to actually try to battle it out here. Well, Bolulu looks to answer the Jax. We'll see how they can do on both sides.
The fight over potential NRG Dragon Soul. Dokla zoned off by Bolulu, but on the Dragon, Treats falling down to half HP, but same with Contracts. The final chapter thrown out from Yumi atop of FBI. Dragon slain here by IMT, denied from NRG, and Bolulu making sure to keep
Dokla's
Dokla
coming for the
at
flank.
bay. He's coming to collapse on the rest of Immortals since his job is done over in the base. FBI keeping his sights onto Solo, who's able to tank up, stepping back up to it immediately after clearing out, throwing the orbs on the opposite side.
Bolulu's looking for Jax. They're sending 2 for Dokla. Now Dokla just needs to buy time. They're going to try to finish this.
Kenby taking the Baron, bringing back a win condition for Immortals if they can try and throw it over. Bolulu making sure to flash for it and get the stun. They finish off Dokla. So enters their top laner, Immortals, the jungler trading.
Turn on to him.
And Tactical knows that he's the one that Dokla is looking at, so making sure to lean towards the team. Hook onto Dokla. Immortals afraid to step up though because FBI has crashed over the wall with the lightning crash. He goes and into stasis. Treats flashes immediately after. Solo gets a
Tactical
one, but Kenby right in the center of them all. Lock onto FBI, who has to be resurrected after being burned down. And Contracts low as well. FBI eliminated from NRG, and Immortals sends them packing. Baron buff still in tow for 55 seconds as they collapse upon these mid turrets. Who cares if you already lost 10 of your own, if you have your full team behind you, pushing back against NRG.
Oh my god, they're going to push for the win here for sure. They're going to try to do it. We'll see. Can NRG hold on here? Tactical went crazy, getting so aggressive, taking down FBI when the Zeri fell. Everyone else was sure to follow. In they go. They're going to try to look it.
The last stand of NRG with no AD carry in sight can be taken. Another down, leaps on out of it,
They're
but
so
still
low.
keeps the life. Is it enough? They take down one of the turrets. Multiple members still standing for NRG, but not a lot of damage. Palafox going on in to try to get Kenby, but is not successful. Tactical ripping up too much damage. Immortals begin their ascent of summer with 2 wins.
What a comeback from